Church family. How's everybody doing? Question, have y'all hugged yourself today? Like, really just gave yourself a hug. Today has been an eventful day for me, and it literally just started. Like, it's crazy to me how it's only 8:35 and my morning started from literally 3:30. Like, my younger ones are sick. So Taijay and Tahari, they're both sick. So they wake up at like whatever hour in the night that they feel like, and they're like, "Mommy, I need medicine," or "Mommy, my TV's not working." Just so many different things that these kids came into the room from 3 to 4:50, 3:30 to 4:50. And like, it kind of threw my day off because I wanted to just make content. I wanted to just just sort my day. And it seems like every day that I try to make that happen where I'm like on schedule with things, there's something that like throws me off. And it could be draining. It could be draining sometimes. Not necessarily like overwhelming, but it could just be like, oh, all right, now I don't feel like doing anything. I don't want to be on that type of time, so that's why I'm recording this and I'm talking to you guys. I guess I just needed to like voice a mommy day, like what's going on as a mom, trying to get just my everyday life together. Now, usually the kids will be woken up right now. It's 8:30, so I usually wake them up, but the younger ones are sick, and I think honestly the older ones are getting sick too. They're trying to fight it. We make this medicine, so it's actually working for the older ones because they took it already, but it's the younger ones. They took it too, and Taijay, he's already seeming like he's starting to feel better, but Tahari, she's like really out of it. And when Tahari is sick, she is very, very, very dramatic. She'll be like complaining and like she'll come to you, and she'll like, when you tell she wants medicine all day, and you can't give the kids medicine like throughout the entire time, but this kid, leave it to her. She feels like she's supposed to get medicine every time she asks for it, and it's like, no, it doesn't work that way. And when you don't give it to her, she starts crying, and then she's making her throat hurt more. It's just so much. It's so much. So right now they're finally asleep, but they didn't go to sleep until like after 5 in the morning, 5:20, almost 5:30 in the morning. So because of that, I didn't really get much sleep. And mind you, I went to sleep after midnight, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going off of 2 hours of sleep, pretty much. And I gotta make my content. I gotta do what I have to do. So I'm not gonna be complaining, but sheesh, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired. I hope this is a good angle for y'all. I figured like I wanted to try a different angle instead of y'all just seeing my blinds. You actually see where I'm actually sitting and what I'm doing. So this is my little area where I set up and I do content. I get their homeschool paperwork and I put together their homeschool lessons. I just brainstorm on new content. or just brainstorm on just life, period. Like, you know, as an adult, as a parent who is doing all the things that I'm doing, homeschooling my kids, becoming a full-time YouTuber, number one, being a wife. It's just like, it's a lot sometimes. And still, like, I've written out my schedule, like I've written it out, and I'm like, okay, this seems like it could work. But it is like the hardest thing to actually get into, like actually get it started. Like my mornings, I would start my mornings at 6. So I've been up all this time, but like, you know, when you wake up earlier than you're supposed to wake up, it's just like, yeah, nah, I don't want to do nothing. I just want to stare at my phone and just relax my mind, because I already woke up, and I woke up having to do a bunch of things. And then I'm trying to keep these kids from waking their father, because he has to wake up and he has to go to work. Like if I get tired, I'm like, all right, everybody be quiet. I'm going to take a nap. Like everybody can just chill in their rooms where it's safe. I don't want to hear no noise. I don't want to hear no mess. Nobody mess with the stoves and stuff like that. Of course, I have a teenager, and my preteen, Tiani, I taught her how to cook also. So she actually does know how to use the stove, but I do want someone around her when she's using the stove, just in case, because you never know, she might forget something. It's just like, all right, just don't do nothing that's extra. I can take a nap, but my husband, he can't take a nap because he has to go to work. So I prefer, and I'd rather me be the one to get up and go deal with the kids. But I'm like, they were coming into my room, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to lock this door. You guys are wilding out. Like, I just doing too much. It's just entirely too much. Like, what are you doing? Like, why? You know, okay, of course, the sickness, like, yeah, you're not feeling good, but like, why are you coming in my room looking for a remote? My son, he came in my room at 4:49 looking for his TV remote that is literally on his desk in his room. It's on his desk. He comes into my room to look for a remote that's in his room. And then on top of it, he shouldn't even be up at that time. Why are you up trying to watch TV at this time? Parenting, life of a parent is just, what you gonna do? You love your kids, you're gonna take care of your kids and do the things that you need to do for your kids. But it's just like, man, kid, like, let me get a break, let me get some sleep. Mind you, me and their father literally went food shopping yesterday. So we was outside all day, and it was raining, and it was cold, and it was just so much. Like, then we had to come home, and we had to make dinner, and it was, go to bed. Go to your bed. Why are you awake right now? Why are you awake? But yeah. So that was just like a quick story of where I'm at right now and why I'm probably sounding and looking tired. Content wise, because I know y'all probably came on here not to hear my mommy stories, but like for content, I was doing some research and I've seen some things, and I wanted to just like touch bases on it, because I feel like a lot of content creators kind of need this, and they don't even realize it. Like, so like with me, right? On Saturdays and Sundays, my husband, he's home. So when he's home, it's like, okay, this is the time that we could get like everything done. Like, we'll go food shopping, we'll take the kids shopping, whatever. Like, we just do whatever it is that we need to do, right? And for a person like my husband who creates content as well, but he has a full-time job, what do you do when you like, okay, I'm too tired to come home and to make content? So Some of the things that I've been looking into, I've been looking into other content creators, and they've been giving suggestions on for people who are like at work. I don't know if you feel comfortable doing this, but wake up a little earlier, do your content before you go to work, so you don't come home from work and then you get in such a low level of energy while you're recording. Like right now, I hope my energy is good enough for y'all, because like I am a bit tired. I'm not even gonna lie. So I understand why people say don't do content unless you're like fully energized and everything like that. But if you got a full life and you like, look, I'm trying to make this work, then I understand. Do your content. People are gonna understand that. Look, you're a parent and you get tired, and you have a full-time job and you tired. Like, we're all the same. We all understand each other. We all understand that, like, yo, like, we have real life that we have to deal with. So I'm pretty sure people will still watch your content, and people will still listen, and people might even connect to you more because it's like, yo, this person is showing, like, yo, they get tired. So another thing that I've seen people saying, like, you know, your settings, like, change where you're at, like, change. So this is why, another reason why I'm like, okay, let me give y'all a little bit more of a view of where, like, you know, where I'm actually at in my house. But yeah, like, change your settings. Like, you can go in your car and record in your car, or like record in your kitchen. Like, it doesn't really matter, especially for content that's raw like this, and like, you know, you just putting it out there. There is a gnat in this room. It is annoying me. Another thing that you could do is you can just simply just be around family, or in your living room, or in your bed. Like, I've done live in my bed. I'm like, okay, we just came back from Tiani's birthday trip to Great Wolf Lodge, and we was just like, we promised everybody that we was gonna do a live, so we're not gonna flake on our promise and not come into the live and speak. But it was just like, we didn't feel like cooking. We still had leftovers from Thanksgiving. So it was just like, okay, so what are we gonna do? And we were all like still pretty beat. We went to a water park, so it was like, you know, you playing in water, you're gonna be tired. So we just did a live in our bedroom, and I thought it was actually pretty good. Like, the fact that people was just coming in and talking to us and getting to know us and asking us questions, it was really cool. I'm not gonna lie. So don't feel like your setting is like, oh, you have to have this like crazy setup where you got the LED lights in the background and you got just record. Turn on your camera, record, show yourself, be present in what you're recording. I'm not a guru of YouTube, right? But I have been a consumer of YouTube for a long time, and the things that I consume and the content that I watch, I see people and I'm like, yeah, I like the authenticity of how they put their video out, how they're talking, the conversations that they're having. Like, for me, I'm actually into moms who are sharing their day-to-day, or sharing their lives and sharing their stories, because there's a lot of moms out there, there's a lot of single mothers out there, and they're doing their thing. Like, they're doing their thing. They are working, they're making things happen for their family, and they're showing how they're making it happen. Even if they're just like, look, I'm making like a quick crock pot meal or something like that. Like, they putting in their work. And I just feel like, you know, a lot of people are saying on YouTube that you should just put content out that's educational. And yeah, I feel like it pays, and yeah, you would get more views, especially right now with YouTube pushing it. And I feel like YouTube is doing this because in a few, maybe like a week, we're supposed to be getting an announcement on what's happening with TikTok. And so many TikTok users, it's like, yeah, come this way so we can we could do some business, because the more money and the more users on YouTube, and the more people who is pushing out content, that means more money YouTube will be making. So they're gonna give the money up. They're not holding back. So I believe that, like, you know, they're trying to make it easy for all of us to not have to struggle with figuring out what type of content. So they're like, look, just teach something, put something out there. But then I see a lot of people, okay, so there's somebody that I'm subscribed to and he blew up, and I am so happy for him and his queen. Like, I am just so happy for him. His name is Dante. I want to make sure that I say his name right, but like, I'm pretty sure everybody is seeing him on YouTube right now. And he blew up. Like, he got like 50,000 subscribers the other day. And he literally, Dante London. And he's like literally on there just like, look, start a YouTube channel, do exactly what I'm doing, use my thumbnails. And it, like, I'm not gonna lie, I used one of his, I mean, not his thumbnails, excuse me, his titles. I used one of his titles, and his titles actually work. So if you're a new YouTuber, I would suggest you go over by Dante London and subscribe, and of course like his videos and watch his video. Like, at least watch one of his videos all the way through so he can get his watch hours. Don't skip his ad so he can get his money off his ads just as well. But yeah, watch and learn from him. There's also someone else. I love her. This is the one that I've been telling y'all about, because I told you I was going to remember their names. So her name is Princess. I'm not even like seeing what I'm spelling. Oh, where's she at? All right, I gotta find her. I'm sorry, but she's another person that's like really good at what she does, and I've learned a lot from her. And like, I've taken her tips and I've actually used it to help me with my videos, help me with my uploads. I actually went into her live one time, like she was live, and I'm like, how did you get your views? And she's like, make shorts. And I'm like, make shorts. All right, I'm gonna make shorts. And then like, I went into her videos. She has like a lot of in-depth videos on things that you could do to make your YouTube better and get you more subscribers. She's now, I told y'all 2 days ago, she was like at 11,000 subscribers. Now she's at 13,000 subscribers. It's like she's gaining a subscriber, like 1,000 subscribers a day. I can't wait to be like that. She is such an inspiration. But yeah, so those are some things that like I've seen. And also something else that I've seen is like, just like right now, like right now, like I'm in a quiet area, everybody's asleep. You can literally record mad videos and then like section them out and schedule them for each day. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Y'all probably gonna see me in this same dress, because I'm not going to change my clothes because I'm tired and there's just too much to do. I'm gonna like put out like maybe like 3 more videos. Yeah, so that's one thing. Another thing is that I wanted to share with y'all is I went on live, and some of my subscribers was in the live, and they was like giving suggestions on things that they would like to see. And I just thought that was so amazing. Like, thank you guys so much. They want to see pranks. They want to see like more vlogs and stuff like that. And I just thought it was like so cool that everybody was like, yeah, like do this. Can you do it? The only thing is they wanted it right away. And it's like, look, I'm a mom and I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do, so I couldn't do it right away. But I am gonna get to the videos that they're asking me to do, just because like I feel like it's a good thing. I'm not just throwing content out there and like hoping that it sticks, like throwing wet tissue on the wall and hope it stick type situation. Like, I'm actually getting help now, and I'm actually getting people to tell me like what it is that they want and what it is that I can help them with and what I can do for them. So, yeah, this video is pretty much going to be a short one, but I am going to do some more, and I wanted to let everybody know that I'm going to edit those other videos as well. I'm going to keep those up, but I'm going to edit them so that everybody who actually wants the information and wants to retain the information can retain the information without me stumbling and confusing y'all and messing y'all up because I was making mistakes when I was saying what it was that I was saying. Yeah. I'm tired, y'all. I'm really tired. It is crazy to me how there's so many moms out there and they be seeming like so energetic, and like I'm pretty sure people look at me like, how you do it? And I've actually had people ask me how I do it, and I'm like, girl, I'll do it the same way you do it. Like y'all think there's something special and magnificent because I got 5 kids. I know how to manage them, but I get tired the same way too. So I got dinner that I have to prepare. So tonight for dinner, I'm going to be making, what am I making? Oh, I'm making mashed potatoes, fried chicken, and string beans. I'm probably going to make like a nice gravy for the mashed potatoes and even for the fried chicken. But I got to go prepare that as well. So I'm not, like, I got to peel potatoes and stuff, so I'm not going to be doing this for long. But I am happy for the subscribers, and I appreciate every last one of you guys. I appreciate everything that everyone is doing. I appreciate the energy that's being put out into our channel, and stay tuned for what we have in store. I have some videos that I want to drop, and I have some new things that I want to teach and touch bases on. So yeah, everybody, stay with us. Stay with me. I'm tired, people. I'm really, 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 really tired. I'm not even going. Sorry. I got up. I'm really tired. But I'll be back, y'all.